Hey, it's the edgy dude. Says the famous Elm Pokemon Lab. What are you staring at? I'm staring at you, hotshot. Oh, but Senpai? But Senpai? Don't kick me out of your little hidey corner. So this is the famous Professor Pokemon Lab. What are you staring at? I'm staring at you because I love you. No! Come on. Wait. Wait. Slow down. Slow down. What do you think you're doing? Oh my god, this game's title screen is like so freaking short. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Hang on. Hang on. I don't even have the green screen set up. What the hell, Crystal? Alright. Hold up. Give me a second. It might have to go on loop one more time. I'm sorry. Just give it a second. Or I should be saying give me a second because I'm the slow one here. But damn, like out of all the Pokemon intro cutscenes, that was the shortest piece of trash I've ever seen. I don't mean to roast on it. I actually really enjoy it, but it's so short and sweet, man. It's too short and sweet. All right, hang on. Hey, like compare that shit to the Oras one. Not the Oras one, the Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald one. Damn. Now that, if you want to watch a marathon, that's like comparing all 7. Is there 7 Lord of the Rings books or movies? I've never seen Lord of the Rings. Okay, let me compare it to something I have seen. It's like all 8 Harry Potter movies, right? Comparatively speaking to like a Vine. That's the comparison between Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald intro cutscene and that intro cutscene. Yeah, this is honestly, I haven't really done green screen stuff in a while. So this is an endeavor, is what this is. Shout out to My Hero Academia. Yeah, no, I haven't done green screen since the last episode of Uranium. So it's an oof. Man, I forgot how cramped it is back here with the green screen setup. There's literally maybe not even 2 centimeters between the back of my chair and that screen. It is an oof. But you know what? We're not here to complain. We're here to have that beautiful aesthetic and have an amazing time in general. But how are you guys doing today? Thank you guys for stopping by. I really do appreciate it. In case you guys don't know me, hi, my name is Astroid. I do Pokemon stuff. I do Nintendo stuff. I sometimes play video games, as if that's implying that Pokemon isn't a video game within itself. I'm pretty sure this is a Pokemon or a video game. I think I've played one of those before. I mean, I have a controller in my hand. And actually, side note, speaking of the controller, this is my first time, I think it's my first time, being able to use a wireless controller for a emulator let's play of sort, and I'm really pumped about it because the old wired one that I use, this old Logitech one, I mean, it's not bad, but just having that cord is so cumbersome. And the nice thing about this is not only is it blue, which matches the aesthetic, but also I can walk all the way over there and use it just fine. Anyways, welcome to a brand new Let's Play on the channel. Here we are going in with a brand new series. This is the Pokemon Crystal Chain Monolocke Randomizer. Before we get started here, I'm going to go ahead and change my text. That's the wrong button. I'm going to go ahead and change the text speed here because honestly, I don't even want to mess with a medium or a mid text speed. That is just embarrassing to look at. Let me just set that to fast real quick. Battle scene, shift. Yeah, everything is fine. Who cares? All right, let's go. Actually, no, there is something else I care about here. We need to go change the frame to something much more interesting. I'm kind of digging this one. I like the simplicity of it, even though I wouldn't really call it interesting, but the simplicity is kind of appealing. This one's kind of nice. That one's kind of looks like the inverted version of the other one that I was looking at. Actually, this one. This one's my favorite. Yep, I don't know what it is. I don't even have to look. Oh, wait. This is the original one. Okay. You know what? I take it back. I'm not trying to be basic. Let's go with the type 3. Let's go with the type 3. I'm digging it. But anyways, welcome to the Pokemon Crystal Chain Monolocke Randomizer. If you guys don't know what a Chain Monolocke Randomizer is, I'm going to go ahead and explain it real quick. Like, the only problem with that is that I suck at explaining things. So I will be sure to link the rules list down below in the description. Be sure to go ahead and peep that if you guys are confused with anything. This type of lock is not a super confusing lock type. Like, it's difficult to explain, but it's really, really easy to understand. Like, it's not a difficult concept at all. But anyways, are you a boy or are you a girl? Well, last time I checked, I could have swore I was a dude, but don't quote me on that. Oh, that's a lot of ellipses. Ellipses? What? You woke me up. Will you check the clock for me? What time is it? Well, it's currently 7:42 p.m. Central Time. I'm recording this on May 30th, breaking the fourth wall. Shout out to all of you people living out in June, because that's when this video is going up. So shout out to you people living in the future. How many minutes? Well, it's 7:44 now. Unfortunately, I was just a little bit late there on the 42 mark, but it's all right. You know, we're living in the future. Back to the future. I see how it is. 44 minutes. Cool. Night 7:44. No wonder it's so dark. Hello, sorry to keep you waiting. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. Man, did I not know that. People call me the Pokemon Prof. I don't think you understand how lame that sounds. This world is inhabited by creatures that we call Pokemon. Alright, you know what? Instead of reading this crap, you guys already know all this. We're gonna go ahead and explain the rules. So the Chain Monolocke Randomizer, right? Let me go ahead and explain it. I'd actually explain it, I'm gonna have to click off the game, and there we go. For some reason, every time I click off the emulator, the audio just stops. It's super annoying, and I'm really sorry about that, but anyways, I'm just going to try and keep the emulator selected as much as possible so we have some game audio going. But long story short, right, in a Chain Monolocke Randomizer, there's the 3 main Nuzlocke rules. If a Pokemon dies, it's considered dead. You have to nickname all your Pokemon, and you must catch the first Pokemon in every single route. That is like the base Nuzlocke rules. All of you guys already know that, I'm sure. And I really don't want to spend too much time with this. I'm sure you guys could tell I'm trying to get through it. But with the Chain Monolocke part, which I know that sounds confusing, but long story short, all that means is that we can only catch Pokemon that share a typing of a Pokemon that we already have on our team. So for example, right, this is honestly so much easier to explain if I just give you guys an example. So for example, right, we get a Charizard for our starter, which is totally possible because this game is randomized. So we get a Charizard as our starter. Freaking cool. Awesome. I love Charizard. Charizard is a fire and flying type Pokemon. Now that we have this Charizard, actually, let me go ahead and type my name in first. I love how it just so perfectly, look at this. Look at this. Oh my God. Look at this. Oh, it fits so well. Look at this man. Look at this spiffy young man. Let's go. Let's go. Anyways, Chain Monolocke. So we have a Charizard, right? It's a fire flying type Pokemon. Basically, what this means is that as long as that Charizard is on our party, we're able to catch only fire and flying type Pokemon. Say we run into the wild, we get a freaking Pidgey. Alright, so we can catch that because it's flying type, so we catch it. Now on our team, we have fire, flying, and normal between all the Pokemon that we have, and that just opens us up to new typing. So now, with the Pidgey, we are now able to go out and catch normal types. Say we catch a Bibarel, and it's a normal and water type. We add that to the team, now we can catch water types. So long story short, whatever typings you currently have on your team equates to what you can catch. I'm pretty sure I explained that right. If I didn't, I am sorry. That's honestly super, super embarrassing. Also, if you guys want to talk about something super embarrassing, I just want to throw out there, I have never finished a Gen 2 game. I know. Leave your hate comments. I've never finished a Gen 2 game. I honestly couldn't tell you why. I literally own Pokemon Crystal. Like, I have the physical cartridge, and I have a Game Boy. I never finished the game. I just never did. And up until this day, I still have never finished a Gen 2 game. And it's one of my biggest cruxes as a Pokemon YouTuber, as a Pokemon content creator. It's honestly one of my biggest embarrassments. On the channel, we've done Heart Gold Soul Silver in the form of like the Soul Link and stuff. But with that, we didn't end up finishing because me and Vinny, we suck at Soul Links. So we didn't actually get that far. But long story short, this, if all goes to plan, all right, if we end up managing to win this lock, this will become my first time, my first real endeavor into the Generation 2 games, and I'm really, really psyched about that. What day is it? Well, it's currently, actually, I don't know what day it is. Hey, Google, what day is it?
It is Wednesday, the 30th of May.
It is Wednesday, my dudes! Ah! Is that okay? Sure, works. I mean, I don't think the time really matters. I mean, it kind of matters, but it doesn't really matter. It's not the biggest deal in the world. I'll read the instructions. Wait, I did not mean to say no. Mom, come on, man. I mean, well, man, I'm sorry, Mom. I want to get out of here. Look at my little Sprite boy. My little Sprite boy looking like he's struggling Sprite on the daily, except he actually physically is a Sprite, so would that be considered cannibalism? I don't know. Hey, this guy looks like Nathan. Yo, Astroid. I hear Professor, he's gonna fucking roast me down below in the comment section. Shout out to Nathan. That's actually a perfect segue though, because my boy Decatur, also known as Nathan, shout out to him. I love the man. He actually made me the layout for this series. He actually did like the little boxes and stuff, but the background and the logo and stuff was done by my boy Les, so shout out to him. He's an absolute legend. He's the same guy that made my uranium stuff. And yeah, side note, hopefully you guys dig the intro and all that, because your boy literally pulled an all-nighter last night to get it done. I got the completed art. I sat down last night and I just binged it. Nathan was in the call the entire time and he was kind of pushing me through, so thank you. Shout out to Nathan for that as well. Hey, it's the edgy dude. Says the famous Elm Pokemon Lab. What are you staring at? I'm staring at you, hotshot. Ah, but Senpai? But Senpai? Don't kick me out of your little hidey corner. So this is the famous Professor Lab, Professor Pokemon Lab. What are you staring at? I'm staring at you because I love you. No! But Senpai? Alright, that's dumb. What's going on? Guys, this is Dobbs here. Shout out to Dobbs as well. What's up? Astroid, there you are! I needed to ask you a favor. I'm conducting new Pokemon research right now. I was wondering if you could help me with it, Astroid. You see, I'm writing a paper that I want to present at a conference, but there are things I don't quite understand yet. So, I like you to write insignificant, shout out to Solink, that I recently caught. Sure, dude. Thanks, Astroid. So, going to the randomizer, let me just get this out of the way. The randomizer is randomized. Obviously, as it's implied. All the wild Pokemon are randomized, trainer Pokemon are randomized. It's basically just a typical randomizer. It's not an extreme randomizer because your boy is a wuss, and I'm not really feeling that right now. Hey, listen, I have an acquaintance called Mr. Pokemon. Cool. Okay, give me my randomized starter. Now, when it comes to starters, I really wanted to do a traditional Choose My Starter episode. That was the plan. That was the movement as I casually click a window there. I'm sorry for the pause in the game audio. But that was the plan. That was the movement. That's what I really wanted to do. Unfortunately, though, I'm leaving. I've literally been talking about this in like every single piece of media that I've been putting out on my channel, but I feel the need to remind you guys again. Actually, the day this video goes up, I'm going to be gone. I'm going to be on a plane in Michigan, which, by the way, big shout out to my boy Ryan, because if you guys are watching this on the day it goes live, we're going to be live on Ryan's channel later that night, or maybe we're live right now as you're watching this, I don't know, but we're going to be live on Ryan's channel. We're going to be in real life, and we're going to be doing the finale of our Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon co-op series. So if you guys are around, if you guys are free, I would highly recommend you guys come peep it, because we're going to be in person, and I'm going to be in Michigan with him, and we're going to be finishing that game together. It's going to be an absolute blast. I'll be sure to link his channel down below if you guys do want to check that out if we happen to be live. But anyways, with that being said, right, I wanted to do a typical Choose My Starter. That's what I wanted to do. Unfortunately, though, because of all these trips I'm going on, I have to bulk record, which means I can't wait until June 1st to wait until you guys pick the starter to continue recording the series. So with that being said, my plan that I had, basically, I had two ideas. My initial plan was I was going to just go in and pick the starter that I thought was the best suited for our team. And then the other plan that I had that I think might be fun, depending on if we can make it work, is I was going to go ahead and throw a poll on Twitter, but I wasn't going to exactly say the Pokemon that we got as our starters because I don't want to spoil it. So instead, I'm going to tweet out a poll. I'm going to have you guys choose, but instead of the names of the Pokemon, I'm going to put something extremely vague. I'm going to put like a vague title. For example, Electrode. If we happen to get an Electrode in one of these balls, I would put like Sparky Boom Man as one of the options. So that way it's not giving away the Pokemon to you guys early. It's not spoiling it, but it's also giving you guys a little bit of an idea. And maybe it could be fun to see if any of you guys on Twitter could figure out the Pokemon before the episode actually drops. So with that being said, I think we're going to give that a shot. It's really wacky. It's really fun. That is a Elekid. Cool. Okay, I'm not going to take Elekid, but that's pretty hype. I'll accept that. What else do we got? We have a Murkrow. Okay, respectable. respectable. Man, how am I gonna describe this to a Twitter audience? I don't know. It's a neater. Oh, these are kind of all garbage. These are kind of all garbage. Okay, it's fine though. Everything is fine. Wait, what's our 4 starter option? What's the difference? Oh my god. Okay, so I'm gonna do that Twitter poll thing because honestly, at this point, I don't think it matters. The nice thing though, and the thing that I really want to keep in mind here is that typings really do play a big role. So we have poison, dark flying, and electric. So if I had to like choose the best mon here, I'd probably go with the Murkrow because a dark and flying type option would give us 2 typings to work with, and that would give us a lot of options here. Okay, choose our starter for the Pokemon Crystal Chain Monolocke Randomizer, and then I'm going to say in parentheses, being vague to avoid spoiling you dudes. Pick whichever one suits your taste. Alright, cool. So with the actual poll here, right, we have the 3 options of Elekid, Murkrow, and Nidoran. Or Nidorina, it's the female one, I think. But anyways, doesn't really matter because we're not using their actual names. So Elekid, I'm just gonna call him I'm gonna call him Smart Plug. I feel like that works because he has a freaking plug, and I don't know, I'm assuming he's intelligent. I mean, he definitely is sentient, so I mean, that's something. And I feel like that's vague enough to where nobody's gonna be able to figure out what Pokemon it actually is. And if you guys are, I'm just super impressed. So we have Smart Plug, Murkrow. My first thought is Batman, but Murkrow's not a bat. He's not sitting there knocking people out. He's not a vigilante. Alright, that's not what he is. Okay, alright, I'm gonna name him Squawk. Squawk, squawk. I don't know, because that's the sound I imagine a Murkrow would make. Honestly, I'm really just grasping at straws here. And what I might do is whichever Pokemon wins, I'm going to actually use these names as the nickname. So we have Smart Plug, Squawk, Squawk, and Nidoran. We'll call him Mole Rat. We'll call him Mole Rat. I don't know. He kind of looks like a mole rat. But there we go. We're going to go ahead and tweet this out. By the way, shameless poke, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, at Astroid Videos. You guys can get updates on videos and streams and also teasers like this all the time. So I appreciate your support. Anyways, I'm going to let this sit here for a little bit. And we'll see what starter we're going with. Alright, it's been a little bit. We have 131 votes with Squawk Squawk chilling in the lead. Shout out to 131 because that also happens to be Lapras's Pokedex number, and I feel like that's just incredibly fitting. But anyways, Squawk Squawk is going to be our starter for this series. I don't think that'll end up changing much as the poll progresses, and if it does, then I'm really sorry. I wish I could wait it out. Like, I wish I had the time to just let you guys, you know, drop a comment down below as to what starter you guys want to see, but unfortunately, I just simply don't have the time, and I'm literally going to be gone. But anyways, without further ado, we're going to go choose my boy Squawk Squawk. I'm actually really happy that Murkrow won, because it's the only dual type Pokemon. We're gonna have that dark and flying type, and it's gonna be incredibly useful for our team, I think, in the long run, even though Murkrow itself isn't exactly the strongest Pokemon in the world. But anyways, I think that's a great Pokemon too. See, Murkrow. Sweet. Also, this coffee's like been sitting here all day. Initially it was a hot boy, but not anymore. Not anymore. I mean, it still tastes good. It's just really cold coffee. And it's not the good kind of cold coffee. It's not like the iced coffee. But anyways, yes, we're going to go ahead and nickname him. He is a male, but I'm going to go ahead and name him Squawk Squawk because honestly, it's just too freaking perfect, man. Like, how could we not name him Squawk Squawk? Actually, ooh, we might have a predicament. I don't know if Squawk Squawk can fit. Okay, actually, I have a plan. I don't have a plan. I don't have the right symbols that I need. Shoot, because I was gonna do like Squawk Squared, right? Like if you guys saw the Uranium series, we had a Pokemon called Nebby Squared, because Nebby wouldn't exactly fit there. So I was thinking about doing the same thing and doing Squawk Squared, but we don't have like a little carrot, and we could make one out of slashes, but there's no other slash that faces the other way. What if we did that? Oh, wait, can we not do numbers? Oh, no. Oh, no. How are we supposed to... Okay. All right. next best option. We're gonna do squawk and then Roman numeral 2. All right. That's honestly all we can do. I don't see another better way to represent squawk. It's just, I mean, I guess we could do squawk and then squaw, but that's not the same. It's not the same. We'll rock out with squaw 2 or squawk 2, squawk squared. I don't know. We could really interpret that in any which way. Mr. Pokemon lives a little bit beyond Cherry Grove, the next city over. It's almost a direct route there, so you can't miss it. It's so weird how the text gets broken up into these like chunks. It makes it sound awkward when you're reading it out loud. But we got Elm's phone number. Sweet, man. I'll be calling you up. I'll be hitting you up for directions. I'll be hitting you up for pasta. I'll be hitting you up for everything in between. If your Pokemon is hurt, you should heal it with this machine. We're going to go and check out my boy Squawk. Oh, come on. Come on, menu. There we go. I keep hitting the wrong button because I'm not used to the button layout on this new controller. But anyways, here we have Squawk, the Murkrow, the Dark and Flying type, which Dark is kind of niche, so I'm a little worried about that. But Flying type is a nice type to have right off the bat. In terms of the moves, we literally only have Peck, so that's kind of unfortunate. I mean, it's fine starting off as long as we don't run into like a, Lugia or something of that sort. But with that being said, we're going to go and wrap this episode up right here. Thank you guys so much for your support on the first episode of Pokemon Crystal. I was going to mention it earlier, but the schedule is going to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And also, I do want to keep these episodes about pretty much exactly 30 minutes, no more, no less. This first episode might have been a bit longer. I'm honestly not too sure because of the amount of cuts we had while waiting for the poll to fill up with votes. But anyways, regardless, thank you guys so much for your support. You guys are freaking beautiful. Hit that like button. I will see you guys over on Monday with the next episode. And you're freaking beautiful. I really like your shirt. I don't know if I mentioned that earlier, but your shirt, is it new? I'm digging it. I'll see you guys later. Peace! I just got a fucking Murkrow. I like Murkrow. Murkrow likes me. It's a love story.